Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Beyond the BS podcast, episode 11. I'm feeling great. I'm ready to be back on. It feels like I haven't been on in forever. We are in yet another location at my house, so I'm still home for Christmas. Christmas is over now, sadly. But we're in another location right now. I'm just jumping straight into this, getting it going, because I'm ready to go. I'm ready to bring you guys an episode, and just ready to be here. Ready to, excited to be here. Ready to just get it going. Hope you guys are excited. Um, I'm sure you guys could tell a little bit from the last few episodes. I've been off my game a little bit. And I've still been off my game. I have. I talked about this a few episodes ago, and I've still been off it. And it's like, it's craziness. It's craziness, and I don't know why. But I'm feeling great today. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling like, let's freaking destroy this episode. I've actually got a decent amount of notes laid out here, so I think they'll take us through the entire episode. We'll see. But yeah, let's just get right into it. So, like I said, Christmas is over. It's December 29th right now, so a few days after Christmas. New Year's is coming up, huh? New Year's is coming up. Good time. New year, new you. How about that, huh? I don't know. I think most of you are going to say that, and it's going to be a lie. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know how many of you are doing New Year's resolution, but let's be honest. I do know for a fact 99% of them aren't going to happen. Let's just be honest, people. I also know for a fact, for any of my people out there that also go to the gym, do whatever, um, which I also don't go to like a mainstream gym anymore or go to anything like that. So I most likely won't have to deal with this. Thank goodness. But get ready for the people out there that are going to a normal gym because it's going to be packed. It's going to be flooded like it is every new year. And you're going to have a lot of people that have absolutely no clue what they're doing, shouldn't be in the gym. And, well, they should. It's good. Get in there, get your exercise. But also, hey, you're kind of an idiot. You don't even know what you're doing. It's okay. It's okay. It really is. But it's whatever. So yeah, like I said, new year, new you. Huh? How about that? Before we get any any deeper into the episode, because I keep forgetting to do this every episode. Um, Platforms that we're on. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you, wonderful, amazing, love you. And if you're listening, same to you, amazing, love you guys. All the platforms we have: YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcast, Amazon Music, and some other thing that I didn't even know we were on. I like just went on there and saw it the other day, and I didn't even know we were on there. I didn't even put it on there, but it's on there. I don't even know what it is. I think it's Google Podcast or something. I'm not sure. I don't know. So yeah, I just want to get that out of the way. But back to New Year's. Back to New Year's. Okay. So, like I said, New Year's resolutions, man. I know 99% of you aren't gonna do them. You aren't gonna do them, okay? Let's just not lie to ourselves because we'll have, we'll have everybody that's like, yeah, my New Year's resolution is to get to the gym more or focus more on myself and enjoy life. Okay, okay, Margaret. Do I believe you? No, but that's great. That's great thinking, and I hope it happens. But I don't believe you. I don't believe you, and that's just a fact. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but get out of my face. I don't know what to tell you. I really don't. So let's just stop. Let's just stop lying about the New Year's resolutions, man. Let's be honest, because if you're being honest, everybody's gonna say, yeah, yeah. I mean, I've done a New Year's resolution for the last 10 years of my life. None of them have really happened. So, really, it's just 2023. I just want to make it. I just want to make it to 2024. That's my New Year's resolution. So, that's where I'm at. And that's what we would say if we were all being honest. But yeah, let's just get real. Am I right? Am I right? Gosh. This year I am going to a new, what am I saying? A little like New Year's get together thing. Okay, so we'll see how that goes. I was gonna show you guys a little fit I got. So I don't know why my headphones are sounding weird right now, but I'm going to a little New Year's get together thing. Um, got an outfit together. I got an outfit together because I'm like, okay, I don't really have many details on what I'm supposed to look like. So I'm like, okay, let's try and figure it out here, right? Let's try and wade through the waters here and figure out what's going on. So I went to Goodwill because I'm a thrifter, guys. Let's get real. I'm a thrifter. Also, that might be the problem. I don't know if it may sound I'm sorry again. My brain. You guys know at this by this point. It's all over the place. It might sound a tad bit echoey in here. If it does, sorry. We're just gonna move on. Whatever. So go to Goodwill. Try to pick out a fit. Now, I wasn't expecting to get an entire fit. I was just trying to find a few pieces, maybe here and there, to see what would happen. I actually came out with a amazing haul, which I was not expecting because I have not found anything good thrifting in a long time. But I have this fit here. I'll show you guys real quick. Try and show you guys at least, see what we can do here. Let's see. Yeah, we'll just bring the mic with me here. So, let me grab this. Okay. Let me grab this. So, I'm going all black here. Okay, I'm going all black. So no matter what, I'm going with some people, whatever. No matter what, I'll be matching. I'll be matching with who I'm going with and everything. So, or hopefully, that's the hope. That's the hope. Is the black will be able to match with whatever's going on. That's the hope because again, I don't have any details. So it's kind of just it's like a challenge. It's like a challenge. It's like a game, and we're gonna figure it out. So first, I don't know how we're gonna do this. Let me see. No, that's not going to work. Okay, hold on. This isn't going to sound great, but if you guys are watching on YouTube, that's great. If you're listening, this is going to be rough, but I'm going to do my best to really show you guys what's going on here. So first off, going to set the mic down so it's going to sound awful if you're listening. I'm sorry, but here we go. So, first off, we've got these nice black jeans here, okay? Oh my gosh, I have no idea what the camera can see here, but we've got these black jeans here, okay? Now, you see, I don't really have many pairs of just like black jeans like this, so I was really looking for a pair like this. I ended up finding these. These are actually really good. Tore 'em myself, so we'll see how my craftiness is. I think they turned out decent, but we'll see. If I'm a real crafty person. We'll see what happens. So that's the jeans I'm going with. We got that for the bottom. The top is also black. Okay. So the top. Set my mic down again here. Sorry, everybody. So the top we're going with here. Also got this at Goodwill. I told you guys I came up with a lot of good stuff here. So the top I'm going with is just this little pullover here. Okay, it's kind of like an oversized. I mean, I again have no idea what the camera's seeing. So it's like a little like oversized black pullover thing. It's pretty solid. So if you can imagine those two being put together, I think it was pretty solid. And then I'm gonna wear I think my blue LA hat or one of my beanies or something. We'll see. We'll see. Multiple options to miss and match or not miss and mix and match. I don't know what I'm saying. So yeah, that's my fit. Yeah, we'll see what hat I go with. I think I'm just gonna wear some blazers or something. I don't know. So that's what I put together. We'll see how that goes. I don't know why. I just wanted to show you guys that and kind of bring you into everything going on here. So yeah, that's the New Year's fit. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Might add a little watch with it or something. I don't know. You gotta keep it interesting. Gotta keep it spiced up. So that's the fit. I don't really know what we're gonna be doing. We're just gonna be hanging out, having a good time. So I'm excited. I hope you guys are having a great New Year's. I hope you're all doing some. Oh, knocked my water bottle over here when I did that. Luckily, I have a lid this time, so no spills. But yeah, I hope you guys have a fabulous New Year's. Hope I don't know what you guys are doing. Hope you're doing something fun. Hope you're having a good time. You got to get some fun in your life. Got to get some joy. Got to get some joy. Got to get some happiness, and just have a good time. So I hope you're all doing that. Hope you're having a good time. So yeah, that was my little rant on New Year's and my fit and everything, and I hope you enjoyed. What else do I got here? So, that was another thing I was gonna say. So, got my new lighting that I was talking about in the last episode. It's absolutely fabulous. So, shout out to my Nana and Papa for that because it really is great. It's great stuff. Makes it like 10 times easier to do this whole deal. Okay, so that's nice. I don't know how it's looking on camera or what it looks like with everything. It's my first time using it. It took me like 2 days to even figure out how to get it all set up and put it all together and everything. But we're here, and I'm feeling great. So I think it's good. Hope you guys like it. But yeah, happy to get that stuff. It's amazing, having a good time, and it's just investment. It's an investment in the podcast because we're trying to make it happen. We're trying to make it happen, everybody. That's what we're trying to do here. So off of that, I do have a little story from the other day that happened. A few kind of current event type things to talk about. So let's see here. We'll talk a little bit more about Christmas since I was talking about my lights and everything. So Christmas was great. I hope you all had an absolutely wonderful Christmas. I just realized I didn't say any of this. So hope you guys had a great Christmas. Hope you had a great time with your friends, families, whoever you're with. Hope it was just amazing for you guys because it was pretty good. Like I said in my last episode or the episode before, whatever I did. It just didn't feel a ton like Christmas this year, which sucks. I knew it was gonna end up happening because I just like that's how Halloween was and everything. So I knew it was gonna end up happening, but whatever. Hope you guys had a great Christmas. We had a good Christmas. My Grammy was here, so some of the family together, just having a good time, and yeah, just enjoying time with friends and family. And so it was great. It was great. Got these lights like I was talking about, and one thing that did switch up is my mother and father surprised us with a trip to Mexico. So instead of going to Oklahoma, as I mentioned in the last episode, we'll be going to Mexico, and we're going to be leaving in a couple days. So I know I hyped up this family episode like crazy, and my original plan was to do it after Christmas because I wanted all the like, craziness to be kind of settled down. We can do it and have everybody come on and not have, a lot of stress and craziness, because I didn't think that would go too well. But yeah, so here's the new plan. We're going to Mexico. Now, my plan is to do the family episode in Mexico. The problem is taking all my equipment there, I don't think is going to be possible. It's just not going to be possible. So I had to brainstorm a little bit. I had to brainstorm how to think about what was going to happen. So I think what we're going to do, and I don't know how this is going to turn out. It might not happen. I have no idea. But this is my plan at the moment. So let's just all hope and pray. So we go to Mexico. I think what we're gonna do, because I don't think I'm gonna be able to bring any of my stuff. Like maybe one of my mics, maybe, but I don't know. I don't think I'll be able to bring any of my stuff. So no lighting, no soundboard, no mics, no anything. So I'm ground zero. So I'm like, okay, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? I don't even know how I come up with this. It just kind of popped in my head when I was talking to my sister about it. So I think the plan is to just have everybody use their phones as microphones and I don't know how it's going to work. It's going to be interesting because I'm going to have to try. I don't know. It might come out later than when it's supposed to. I'm not sure. We're going to have to see how this goes. But everybody just use their microphones on their phone, and we each have our own mic like that. And then we record the whole thing. We obviously won't have lighting or anything, so I'm sure it won't look amazing. But I think it'll be a great episode. I think it'll be a fun time. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. So that's the plan for Mexico. I'm also just all around excited to go to Mexico. I've never been out of the country, so very excited for that. Mexico is also a very, sketchy area. El Chapo's son was just in a shootout around where we're going, so get excited because, you never know what's going on. You never know what's going on. Got to be on high alert, get ready to go. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. Should be a good time, and yeah, so that's what's going on with Mexico. And yeah, like I said multiple times, I'm excited, ready to go, and see what happens. Because it's going to be a lot of traveling. Because I think we have to go from uh, Denver to Phoenix, then to Mexico, and then on the way back, we go from Mexico to Dallas to Denver, I think. I don't know. It's a lot of traveling. But it's worth it. It'll be a good time. And I think we have to go from here to Phoenix, then to Mexico, and then it's like an hour and a half drive once we land in Mexico to where we're going. So that'll be lovely. And I don't know, I might do some. Okay, so I wanted to do this from the beginning of when I started the podcast, but I never really did it. And like I said, I've been off my game lately, had some things going on. So I'm like, okay, I just haven't really had the mental capacity to do it, but I think I might start doing it because I'm kind of mad at myself that I haven't yet. When I'm looking back on it, so yeah, I don't know. We'll see what's going on. So I might do like some behind the scenes footage of like what happens every podcast episode when I have guests come on and stuff like that. And just do some like behind the scenes footage of us traveling with Mexico and to Mexico and doing that episode there and seeing what that's all about, and kind of just doing some of that because I wanted to put like, even though I just started this like what 2.5 months ago, 3 months ago, whatever, I wanted to put like a little thing together for 2022 of the podcast and like be like, get ready for 2023, whatever. So I wanted to do that. I don't have a ton of footage though because I haven't actually started that. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with that. I might try it. We'll see. I don't know. Up in the air. I want to do something like that because I want to get some footage like that and be able to do that, but I don't know. So yeah, by the way, again, my brain's going crazy. We're all over the place. Wrapping back to the New Year's resolution stuff. By the way, I forgot to say this. Everything's just leaving my mind, even though my notes are laid out amazing. So, New Year's resolution. Again, let's be honest, people. You're lying 90%, 99% of the time. But here's my New Year's resolution. So, I don't even know. Like, okay, what my not my resolution, but my plan for 2023 because I just wanna, you know, I need a shift. I need a shift. I need to really start to, I don't know. I think, mm, I don't know, like just experience life more. Cause I'm 20, about to be 21 in the summer, and I don't know. I feel like I gotta experience more things and just do more things with my life. So obviously the podcast is a big part of my life, and I absolutely love it, and I want to do more, want to get more guests on and stuff. But there's just a lot of there's just it takes a lot of time, a lot of planning to do stuff like that. We are gonna have more guests on. It also is just like deeper conversation for another time for that stuff. But we are trying to make it happen. So 2023, I obviously want to keep the podcast going and be as consistent as possible. I've been consistent so far, but got an episode out every week. Whether that episode is good or not, that's up to you guys because really, a lot of them get filmed the day before they're supposed to come out because I am so freaking psychotic in the brain and I just cannot force myself to sit down and do it even though I know I want to do it. It's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So yeah, so 2023, I want to keep the consistency going. I mean, we're like 2 months, or what are we at? No, we're like 2.5 months strong, going completely consistent. Haven't missed anything. The thing I have not been as consistent on is the clips and everything, which takes me off because the clips were doing amazing. I don't know. I'm just not doing as much as I wish I was doing. Kind of ticks me off, but whatever. So 2023, we are just gonna absolutely start smashing this stuff like full head on, ready to go, and just I'm trying to make it to where I can film an episode, and episode comes out on Friday, and I can have a clip for every day of the week, pretty much to come out until next Friday, and then the other episode comes out, so you guys will have pretty much a piece of content to look at every single day and have something like that. So we'll see. I don't know, or I do know that's what I want to do. So. That's the plan. We're going to try and make it happen. It is kind of hard to get a ton of clips like that, though, out of an episode like this by myself. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to make it happen, okay? I'm going to make it happen for you guys. Because like I said before, even if just one person clicks on here and watches this, I'm going to make it the best dang thing you've seen all freaking week. So let's do it, And really, all my goals, I guess, for 2023 is I don't know. I used to have a notebook, or I do still have this notebook. That was kind of like this one. This is just my notes for the podcast. So I have a notebook like this that I still have that is completely full. Every single page full because I've done social media stuff for a while. Like YouTube, stuff like that. And I've had like little clothing brands and stuff that I've done, and just a lot of random projects that I've done, and like social media marketing stuff like that, and just really every project that I've ever done has been like put into that notebook, and all these goals that I've tried to have, and obviously I was very passionate about all this stuff, and I loved all that stuff. But another thing is with my ADHD, it's like my brain's flipping around all the time, so I can be like, oh yeah, I want to do social media marketing one day, and then it'll be a week later, and I'm like, yeah, okay, never mind. That makes me want to blow my head off, okay? Um, so that notebook is kind of filled with a lot of goals and things that I tried to achieve but didn't make happen, and it's kind of disappointing to look at. I'm not gonna lie, because I was talking about this with some of my friends a while back. Um, because they were talking about like writing your goals down and everything. And here's my thing. So we're gonna get on a little more. I'm sorry, everybody. I just kind of rolled into a more serious topic here. Not really serious, but not as fun and joking. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. So I just completely lost my train of thought. But I was talking with my friends about this. a while back, like last year or something, and they were talking about writing your goals down. And I don't know if I'm with this whole deal because of that notebook I have. I wrote, trust me, I think that notebook has like 2 or 3 years of stuff just piled into it, um, and things that I really went hard on and just didn't make happen. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm with the writing your goals down. I think really just I don't know because I think it is good to write your goals down, obviously, and see, okay, here's what we got. This is what we want to make happen. But also, I think it's like just have it in your head. Okay, this is what I want to do, and absolutely crush it. Because with the podcast, well, my problem with a lot of things, like with my ADHD, like I was saying, it flips around a lot of the time. So consistency with stuff has been so hard, and it takes me off. It really does. But that's the thing with the podcast is I've been able to stay consistent. It's been totally different than anything else I've ever done, and I really haven't had the problem of being like, okay, yeah, I don't really want to do this anymore, whatever. No, like I know I love doing this podcast, and I talked about this before. For some reason, with this, unlike the 100 other things I had in my notebook, I can actually like see a future and see like something happening with it. So that's the hope. That's the plan. And we're just gonna keep marching forward and see what happens. Because like I said, even if I have one person clicking on each week, it's worth it. It really is. It's worth it because it's just it's slow growth. And if anybody's clicking on, I know I have people that message me each week, or I have friends or stuff that'll message me and they'll be like, "Oh, I love this episode, love your podcast, love listening to it." Absolutely amazing, and that's what keeps me going. So we'll see. I definitely want to get you guys more involved, be able to get more people involved, and start to grow the audience a little more. It has been growing pretty good, I know I've already talked about this before in another episode, but it's been growing pretty good. Took it from complete ground zero on all platforms, just completely started from nothing. So it's been growing pretty good. I think we're almost at 100 followers on Instagram. We have like 40 something subscribers on YouTube. And we've had like 200 downloads so far. On like the actual podcast downloads, whatever, when people listen to it on like the actual listening platforms or whatever. So that's amazing. And YouTube's been going great. It slowed down a little bit because my clips, like I said, haven't had them going out as much, so it slowed down a little bit, but it was going good for a while. I was getting like 30,000 views from the first month. It was like 25,000 views the second month, whatever. So it slowed down quite a bit from that because I haven't been doing my clips as much, and a lot of the views come from the clips. But we're doing good. We're doing good, and that's my goal for 2023 is just to keep pushing, keep going, and let's just take this baby to the moon. Let's just take this baby to the moon, because I love it. I love doing it. I hope you guys love it, and I just want to bring you guys the best content I can. So that's why I want to grow the audience a little more because I also want to be able to like get feedback, see what you guys like, see what you guys want to see and talk about, and just have you guys like do more Q&As. I know last week's Q&A was absolute garbage, but do more Q&As and stuff like that and get you guys more involved. So yeah, that's kind of my goals for 2023. There's a few other things that I have that are a little more on the personal side, so we'll probably hold off on getting into those, but that's really my goals for the podcast and everything, which is a very big goal of mine just in general. So yeah, that's that. I don't know how far in we are. I think we might take. I don't know. I feel like I just started, but I also think we've been going decent. I don't know. I have no idea. I think we'll take a quick break here. Yeah, because I've hit a few things. Got like 3 more things to talk about. We'll take a quick little break here, like we do every episode, so I can make sure everything's going, and we'll come back, and we're gonna be, we'll bring the energy up, bring the excitement back, and get a little more happiness and joy. So I'll see you guys in 1 second. Okay, we're back, everybody, ready to get back into it, and yeah, we're just gonna jump back into some topics here. So another thing I was wanting to talk to you guys about, I just realized I was first. What am I saying? I was forgetting about this, but then when I got up, I noticed it and was reminded. So let's jump into this a little bit. So, as you guys may notice, since I'm in a different area, don't have my Prime line with me, but we do have these two lovely Prime bottles right here, which honestly I think look amazing on camera, and then just adds a nice little spark to the background there. But I did want to talk about this a little bit. I'm sure you guys have seen it and know where I'm going with this, but Logan Paul is in a little bit of a hot water at the moment. He's in a little bit of hot water at the moment because of some things that were said on his podcast. And I'm sure you guys have seen it by now because it's been going around everywhere. Everybody's been freaking out about it. Which, I mean, it kind of deserves to get freaked out about because it kind of was ridiculous. It was. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it. If you're not, there's George, Mike, and Logan that are on the podcast. And they were talking about um, like religion and stuff. And George is a big Christian. I know Mike's a Christian too, I think. But I know George is a big Christian. Been a Christian for a long time. He's a big religious guy. And he was talking about religion and God and like Jesus and everything like that. And Logan kind of just decided to absolutely rip him apart for it and start to just like pretty much say that religion was stupid, and that it was, I mean, I think his exact words were that it was silly to believe in something like that, and told George that he needed a therapist because he believed in Jesus. So obviously ridiculous stuff because I don't really care where you're at, what you believe in, whatever, I'm just going to respect what you got either way, I mean, we should be able to have a conversation and respect each other either way, no matter what you believe in, because, like something Mike said on there to try to calm it down was like, live and let live, live and let live. It's that simple. Because I'm a Christian myself. I believe in Jesus and everything like that. But I'm not going to go, I'm not going to bash anybody for any of their beliefs or anything, it's your stuff, whatever you believe in. I'm gonna respect you for that. That's your thing. That's your stuff. Whatever. So I kind of want to talk about this a little bit because I knew I had these bottles back here, and I don't know what if anybody sees this, what they're thinking, whatever. Because I think they should be in like every clip I post and everything. So my stance personally, with the whole thing is, do I support what Logan said? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I do not. And do I support Logan Paul in general? I mean, I guess you could say, sure, because I buy his Prime. But here's the thing. Here's where I'm at with the Prime thing. I don't know. I actually don't know where I'm at yet. Because I don't know. Because KSI is obviously part of it as well. I don't know what his stance is on it and everything. But like I said, I obviously don't. I'm not with what Logan said at all. Like, it was kind of ridiculous. And just, it was kind of ridiculous and stupid. But also, Prime is also kind of integrated with Mike and George stuff as well. And I do support them a lot. I absolutely love George. I'm literally wearing his hat right now. I would take it off, but I have my headphones on. I'm wearing his Bubba Town hat right now. So I absolutely love George. Love the guy. Love Mike. Great guy. Love those two. I don't know. I don't know. So that I just wanted to put that out there, because just wanted to kind of give my stance on it since I do have the bottles behind and obviously have the whole line back at the actual little studio for the podcast. So just want to put that out there a little bit, talk about that, and kind of see what your guys' thoughts are. If you want to leave comments or whatever, if I have clips or just in the episode or whatever in general, kind of see what you guys thought because obviously, there was a lot of outrage about it and a lot of people were talking about it. And pretty much the mass consensus was with everything was Logan was in the wrong, obviously, and he still, hasn't come out and said anything about it, which is kind of stupid, but just want to put that out there and tell you guys where I stand with that. So I'm sure, you could probably care less, but just wanted to put it out there again since I do have their stuff in the background and stuff like that. So yeah, on another note, Kanye West is missing. That's another note. Wow, that's kind of out of left field, right? That's kind of random. Didn't see that coming, but yeah, Kanye's missing. He's fallen off the face of the earth. So I just saw this earlier. I literally think it just came out today, so this should be a pretty new thing to talk about. But yeah, he's like nobody's seen him since I think December 18th is when they said. That was the last time the paparazzi has seen him at least. And there's somebody, I don't remember exactly who it was. I didn't actually write this down in my notes, so sorry about that. But somebody was trying to sue him for like $4 million, and he obviously has to serve him the paperwork, but he hasn't been able to find him to give him the paperwork, and nobody knows where he is. So he's like actually missing right now. Like I said, last time he was seen was December 18th. That's quite a while to just have no idea where somebody is. So I don't know. It is Kanye though, so who knows what's going on in his head? Who knows what's jumping around. Am I right? Because the guy is kind of out of his mind. So who knows what's going on? He is missing, though. Just thought I would throw that out there as kind of an interesting, crazy topic to jump into. Because yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's interesting. It's interesting. And obviously somebody trying to sue him for $4 million, they can't even find him to give him the paperwork. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. A theory I have actually is that he just. I think well, a lot of people have talked about this. Obviously, a lot of the stuff he said is just like ridiculous, and it's just nobody even understands what he's saying anymore. But uh, a theory that was going around is he's saying all this stuff because he doesn't want to be famous anymore, and he kind of wants to get canceled, whatever. Which I can kind of see that. Honestly, I can, but which is why I kind of think going missing, he may have done this on purpose and just kind of dipped off the face of the earth and just is in hiding right now or something because he just doesn't want to be famous anymore, which is very interesting still, though, because you would think paparazzi are freaking insane and they'd be able to find him. So I don't know. I don't know. You guys let me know. I don't know. Conspiracy theories. You guys let me know. Is something going on? Has Kanye West been murdered or is he just in hiding because he doesn't want to be famous anymore? I don't know. Or is he just trying to hide from his $4 million lawsuit? Great questions. I don't know. We are going to do a conspiracy theory thing sometime. Me, Pasty, and Jimmy were talking about that. So we'll bring them back on here for another episode sometime, and hopefully that episode will be a little more organized than the first one was. But yeah, that was a little Kanye West thing I wanted to talk about, and then here's a little story I had that we'll just jump into to kind of twist off of that real quick. So I'm back home, like I said. So I'm with my family and everything, and just having a good time. So we were at the store the other day, and when I'm with my family, we're at the mall, we're at the store, whatever we're doing, I like to act like an idiot a lot of the time. I just act like an idiot a lot of the time because I don't really care what people think of me. It's like, okay, I probably never going to see any of these people again, and I could really care less what they're thinking. So, whatever. So, I like to act like an idiot a lot and kind of just embarrass them in public, whatever. So, we're at the store with my mom, my Grammy, and my brother. And, we're going around the store, I'm acting like an idiot, doing all this random crap, whatever. And then Caden, fake punches me. And I'm, get hit in the arm, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You hurt me. You broke my arm. You beat me. Whatever, doing something like that. Just doing something like that, being an idiot. And out of nowhere, okay, I was seriously put in a state of shock for a second. Out of nowhere, this old man, or I don't, he was probably 60s, 70s maybe, comes up behind me, grabs my arm, and says, "You want me to call security?" Now, like I said, I was in a state of shock because at first I was like, "Oh, who's grabbing me?" I was like, "Oh, it had to be my mom, Grammy, Caden, whatever." I turn around and I see some random old guy that just grabbed my arm out of nowhere. Now, I'm again, I'm just in shock, and I just kind of stared at him, and I was like, "What is going on?" And now I was in a just, not care mode and just being an idiot in the store. So I was about to say, "Yeah, go for it. See what happens, please." And then I realized. So first off, don't just go up behind a random stranger and grab them because I was in fight or flight mode at that moment and I was about to twist around and just bam across the face. That's what was in the back of my mind. I mean, I was like ninja, ready to go. Okay, so just don't do that first of all. But then my mom is behind me. She's seen the whole situation. And we were both confused. We're all just standing there silent. And we're all just staring at the guy. And then he was wearing a mask, so we couldn't really see his face. And then we realized that he's laughing underneath. And my mom grabs me and she's like, "Oh, he's just kidding. He's just kidding. It's a joke." What? Wow. Wonderful. Hey, let me explain something to you. Like I just said, grabbing a random stranger from behind is kind of dangerous, okay? because you don't know what's going on out there. Somebody grabs you from behind. I'm thinking I'm about to be kidnapped and I'm about to fight for my life, okay? So, a little thrown off there. And like I said, I was in a not care mood, so I was about to just go, yeah, try me, pal, see what happens. Go ahead and do it. I mean, when I turn around and look at the guy, I'm like, wow, this old man is about to get laid into the ground because, again, I just got randomly grabbed from behind. So I'm like, whoa, what's going on? Like I said, he ended up joking and then just walked away laughing. I was so confused. It seriously took me like 5 minutes to come out of this like state of confusion and shock and be like, okay, I don't know. I guess that's a normal thing. I don't know. Um so yeah, I don't know. I thought I'd tell you guys that story because it was extremely interesting. And anything that happens in my life anymore, I just pull my phone out and put it down in my notes so I can talk about it on the podcast. But yeah, I'm still thrown off thinking about that. So, and I'm sure you guys are the same thing. You're like, I you don't you can't just go up and grab somebody from behind. It's like, okay, he wasn't really a little old man, but kind of older guy grabs me from behind and says, "Hey, you want me to call security?" pal, pal, I am in a not caring mood. I am like in La La Land in the store because I don't want to be there. So yeah, call security because now you've just grabbed me from behind and I'm about to go like Kung Fu Panda, bow, knock you out of here. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. That's where my mind was. Um, so yeah, I just thought I'd tell you guys that story. Get a little drink of water here, but yeah, I think I just spilled some of that. That's fine. So yeah. Also, my nose is clogged, if you guys can tell, because allergies. Allergies are lovely. It's amazing. So my nose is clogged, and it's wonderful. I'm trying not to sniffle too much because I don't want you guys to hear that crap. So sorry about that, but yeah, allergies are great. It's wonderful. It's amazing. Life is just wonderful. You guys know I've been sick multiple times, and my life really just consists of what are they called? Like like daily vitamin things, vitamin C packets, and ibuprofen, and Mucinex, and stuff like that to make sure my body continues to perform at peak perfection because it really hasn't been lately, and that's lovely. But whatever. It's whatever. So yeah, that's everything I had in my notes. We'll go a little longer because I don't think we made it the full length, but that's what I had in my notes. They actually didn't stretch as far as I thought. I mean, I actually laid out a good amount of notes here. Sorry, I'm trying not to sniffle, guys. My nose is like blocked up. Okay. Um. So yeah, but what was I just gonna talk about? There's something else that just popped into my head. I don't know. But we were at the mall the other day too, and they just opened up this new store that was called I think it was called Psycho Bunny. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but now their stuff looks cool. Don't get me wrong, it looks cool. We went in there though, and I was like, okay, let's see what this is all about. Okay, we go in there, and I'm like, okay, let's see the prices. Let's see what it's all about. Okay, because you guys know me. I don't like to spend money too much. That's why I go to Goodwill and do my own thrifting and create my own outfits and cut my own pants and everything because I'm a psycho and don't like to spend money. So we go in here, and I'm with my brother and somebody else, and we're just hanging out in there. And then we're like walking around. We go to look at just a plain T-shirt, just a plain T-shirt. I literally think all it had was so Psycho Bunny. So I think their logo is like a little bunny or whatever. That's literally all I think it had on it was just a plain T-shirt with a bunny. And it was $70. $70. I whipped around and walked right out the door because I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that, okay? That's absolutely insane. And I would never spend that on a single t-shirt. That's just me, though. That's just me. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not spending that on a t-shirt. I don't know. Just kind of insane. These prices are kind of insane these days, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I don't remember what I was just going to talk about, though. I don't think anything else happened while we were at the mall. For some reason, I thought there was something else that I had in my head. that had happened. I don't know. I don't know. Can't remember. There was something else I was gonna jump into though. I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea. I don't know. Gonna be going back to the house like January 10th, I think, or something. So that'll be interesting to jump back into things again. And I don't know what's gonna happen with the actual little studio there because obviously it's not Christmas anymore, so I'll probably take all that stuff down, even though that is disappointing. I'll probably take all that stuff down, and I don't know. We gotta decorate it some more because looking back on the other episodes before I got that Christmas stuff up, oh gosh, it is so plain. It is so plain. I can't even deal with it. It's ridiculous. It really is. So we'll probably jazz it up a little bit or something. I don't know. Um, and yeah, so we're gonna be doing the family episode soon in Mexico. That might be the next episode that comes out. I don't know. I may have to film another one before that in case that one doesn't work. I have been trying to get my one of my friends on here over Christmas break, but oh, it's been tough. It's been tough. He's hard to get in contact with, and oh, he hasn't been responding, and it's been a long process. So I don't know if that's gonna happen, even though I know it would be one of the best freaking episodes ever. Ever. I know it would. I know it freaking would. So yeah, I've been trying to get one of my friends on here. We're gonna get more guests on. We're gonna get more guests on. Like I said earlier, it's deeper stuff that been going on with that, trying to make that happen. So we're gonna get more guests on. Obviously, there's people I want to bring on here, talk with, have a good time, and start to build the audience up a little bit. I want to start to bring on um, like an idea I had was to start to bring on like some smaller creators and stuff that are like trying to grow their audience and stuff like that as well, and bring them on and kind of just hear their story and see what they're all about too. Because um, I don't know, it's difficult because I kind of have to find people that are around where the actual studio is. Which is kind of difficult. I've been trying to research it a little bit. It's also kind of weird reaching out to random people that don't know who I am, which is interesting. But I don't know. Let me know if you guys would like to see that. Just try to like bring on some smaller creators, talk with them, hear their story, see what they're doing. Like I don't know. We could do like creators, musicians, songwriters, whatever, anything like that. People that just anybody that does anything. We can bring anybody on to hear their story and talk with them a little bit. I don't know. I think it could be a cool idea and kind of just help people grow their audience and try to grow my audience as well. So I don't know. I think it could be a cool idea. Um, it could be a fun time. So yeah. I don't know how long we're at right now. I have no idea because I also have to take into account the little break I had and cut that out. There was something else I was gonna talk about that was just in my mind. I don't remember. I don't know. Gosh dang it. I don't remember. Um yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm excited for 2023 though. I'm excited for 2023. I really am. Cuz I think it could be a good year. I think we're due for a good year, people. I think everybody can agree with that. We're due for a good year, and I think this might be it. I don't know. I just have a feeling maybe it could be it. Um, and it just could be an exciting time. There's a lot of things in the works that's gonna happen. I'm gonna be moving here in a few months, so that'll be interesting. Um, and I was gonna talk about. I just had future written down on here. Because I don't really know what I'm doing. I don't really know what I'm doing. There's a lot of things in mind that I want to do, that I want to try. Obviously, keep doing this is a big thing, but I don't know. I'm excited for 2023. A lot of stuff up in the air. A lot of things I think could happen. And I'm just excited. I'm excited to do it and get it started. So, yeah. So, we'll wrap it up there. I hope we made it long enough. Yeah, I hope we made it long enough. I don't know. But we'll wrap it up there. Thank you guys so much for listening, watching, and supporting. You guys are amazing. Like I've said multiple times, love all of you that come and listen and watch whatever. It's just absolutely amazing. Love doing this. And yeah, next episode might be in Mexico or it might be another one. I'm not sure. We'll see what happens. And it might, depending on what happens, I don't know. It's going to be up in the air with what goes on with everything. It might come out later than it usually does. But yeah, that's going to do it for today's episode 11. I'll see you guys next week for episode 12. And yeah, that's been Beyond the BS. See you guys later. Peace.